Philadelphia Flyers wrap up this three-game road trip tonight here in St. Louis, where they've got their first matchup of the year with the St. Louis Blues. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Smith, along with the happy Lions fan, Tim Saunders, here today in St. Louis, where it's been a cold and a lot of travel on this road trip for just being three games, Minnesota, Winnipeg, and now here. But that Winnipeg game, perhaps the most impressive one of the year.
Yeah, I said it during the broadcast. Under the circumstances, without Couturier, without Jamie Drysdale, they strapped it on and played, I thought, their best game of the year on the road, certainly. And they've won some big road games against really good teams. I think that was the first among them. And if they can follow up with the same kind of effort tonight, this will be a hell of a road trip.
Going to have to see if the day goes on, if Sean Couturier or Jamie Drysdale will be back in the lineup. But even without them, this team was able to respond pretty well.
Well, and Cam Atkinson chips in with 2 goals, ending his longest goal drought of his career. And, you know, with Tyson Forster having been on the scoreboard recently, Morgan Frost coming on, it's that secondary scoring that's going to be the difference. If the Flyers are going to stay in playoff contention, they're going to have to get goals from beyond their just top goal scorers, and hopefully that continues.
And we caught up with head coach John Tortorella this morning, as well as some of the guys in the locker room, to talk about where the Flyers are at on this trip.
Cates goes in, Carter's goalie, Coots is out, Jamie's out, Stalzy's out.
What would you like to see Noah do coming? Obviously, it takes some time for an injured guy that's missed a lot of time to get back in. But he was struggling a little bit offensively when he got out. What can he do?
His best game offensively was when he was injured.
Right.
Him and I have had conversations about not just always relying on the strength of his game, which is the defensive part. He needs to explore himself offensively. I mean, we had that conversation prior to that game, and I thought he played his best game offensively. So he knows he knows he needs to bring other things. He knows he needs to keep improving as a player in all facets. And what I expect, I want him just to play tonight. He's been out for a while. I have full trust he's going to be ready to go, and then we'll work it from there.
Yeah, obviously it feels like a long couple months, and never really gone through something like that. So really chomping at the bit to get back, and just playing with the guys and being back around them. So great opportunity tonight, and really ready to go.
Torts has said that last game where you got hurt was probably the best offensive game he'd seen you play. Do you remember that game, and how much of that is just been kind of lingering around waiting to get another shot of it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I thought that was one of my, like you said, better games, and felt like I was, playing how I want to play, and just obviously, kind of mentally preparing for, when I get back, how I want to play, and, the little things I want to do and want to get back to. So that's definitely a game I've been thinking about, and I'm just excited tonight to get, back into action and trying to prove that again.
As for this St. Louis Blues team, they have been kind of up and down this year. Craig Berube dismissed as head coach a while back, and losing some of that Flyers flavor, but Braden Shen is still here, and he'll play his 900th career game tonight.
Yes, he will, and he's had a real good career. I don't know that that's a deal that the Flyers would undo if they could, because Morgan Frost and Joel Farabee came basically the other way, so the Flyers, I think, in the long run have to be happy with that. Kevin Hayes going to play his first game against the Flyers. Looks like Jordan Binnington may not get the start tonight. Joel Hofer is their backup goaltender. Looks like he's going to get the start, so probably Carter Hart against Hofer, and that'll be the goaltending matchup.
Well, one more game here before the Flyers return for a 4-game homestand starting Thursday night. It's the Flyers and the St. Louis Blues tonight. Timmy and Fridge will have the call on 97.5 The Fanatic starting at 8 o'clock with the puck drop tonight, and you can catch the telecast on NBC Sports Philadelphia. So hope to have you along with us as the Flyers take on the St. Louis Blues.